Hello gorgeous people, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here then welcome. I hope you're all good. It has been a minute since I've sat down, did my makeup with you, had a bit of a chit chat about products that I am currently loving, things that I recommend, things that I don't recommend. And honestly I was going to wait until like my dressing table was completely finished in this house because we haven't had the mirrors fitted yet and a few other things, but I was just really craving sitting down and filming this video because it is my roots at the end of the day, product recommendations, makeup, and I feel like I'm getting asked a lot on Instagram at the minute like what my lip combo is, what I've got on my skin, so this is just like what I'm doing every day. None of this is an ad by the way, it's just a video I really wanted to sit down and film with some honest product recommendations. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy it. This is the makeup. If you want to know what I am putting on my face every day, that is incoming. Okay, I'm on my Canon camera, so let's hope it behaves itself because we know this one is temperamental, but it's just my favourite for filming makeup videos because you actually see skin, product, whatnot, whereas my little vlogging camera is a bit more like washed out. Also, I've probably already explained, but my like dressing table area is not like fully finished yet, so I haven't got like my full-on filming setup, so I hope lighting and everything is going to be okay. The annoying thing is the window behind because we don't have shutters yet. Vlog gang are sick of hearing me say that, I know. I've got myself a hot matcha. So good, so good. Anyway, pause me, go make yourselves a drink, make yourselves a brew, whatever it is you fancy drinking. I've missed filming this kind of content so much. I'm just going to clip my hair back off my face. My hair's overdue a wash, however I am trying to time it with things that I've got on in the coming week, so it's going to have to wait a couple more days. I've got the Beauty of Joseon eye patches on, they can come off now, and under this I have got the Beauty of, is it Joseon or Joseon? I feel like I say it wrong, but I've got the Beauty of Joseon eye cream. Retinol eye cream, which is insane, but I like to put that on and then layer their eye patches on top, and I feel like it really locks in the moisture. Obviously I've already done my skincare and everything for the day, but I'm just going to add a bit of skin prep, and I'm going to use the No. 7 Good Intent Moisture Milk, the Skin Sip Moisture Milk, this stuff. If you've watched my product favourites video, which was not last week's video, the video before that, this is in it. I'm obsessed with it and I feel like it's just going to be a forever favourite, can't speak, from here on out. I prefer this to the Rhode Glazing Milk because I feel like the skincare benefits in it are better and the finish on it is a lot better. I'm just going to press this in initially, let it tack out a little bit, dry down, and then I just rub it in. Guys, I've got an aggressive breakout going on my chin, and the funny thing is I was bragging, wasn't I, about the fact I hadn't had breakouts in so long. It's probably just, it's either hormonal given the area, or it's because I'm on Project Pan at the minute, you will know that, where I'm like using things that I've just had sat there for a while, or like new things that I haven't opened yet, like I'm trying everything. So it could be something that I've used, you know, who knows, but it is literally just the one aggressive spot, and I've got no spot patches left. I cannot find them. I've like fully unpacked my skincare and everything and I can't find them for the life of me, so I must get some of those on order. I'm also just going to put on a bit of the Laneige lip mask because my lips are dry AF just before I start my makeup. Let this soak in. A bit of music on in the background. This is just girlhood for me, hot matcha, sitting doing my makeup, having a chit chat, some tunes playing in the background. This playlist is called Villa Chills. It's like the playlist that I'll have on in the villa when like me, my mum and our friends are just having our like Ibiza week together, and it's just full of some really mixed but good songs, and I bloody love listening to it when I'm getting ready. I'm going to pop on a bit of the By Terry CC cream, which looks like this. This is in shade Sunny Flash number 4, which is the shade that I generally tend to use all year round. It just kind of adds a bit of a glow to your makeup underneath, but nothing like tinfoil of a stippling brush, because it just really quickly spreads it around. This product for me is a hero product in the summer because if I'm having like a beach club day on holiday, or even just like a running errands day when I'm not away, this is something that I will just use on my skin without anything else. I think By Terry are such a good brand for like hybrid skincare meets makeup products. Soaks right into the skin and just adds like a gorgeous little sheen. If it was like an evening look or like something a bit more, something a bit you know, extra, I always do my eyes first. I feel like that's just the makeup artist in me. Anything that's just like quick, everyday, you know, the products that I know and love, I always do my base first. Now obviously for me in the daytime it's always skin tints over a foundation. I feel like if you can trust anybody's skin tints recos, it's mine, because I'm somebody, if you don't know, who went from being a full coverage girl for a lot of like my younger years and my early 20s, and then my mum always told me one day I would love my freckles, and she was right, because I feel like they're really youthful and I'm clinging on to my youth. Lord knows, because I'm 32 in a couple of months. Now I actually like my skin to look light skin and show freckles. Now don't get me wrong, I love a glam look, like when I'm out I love like a full beat, and I love seeing girls who still can do full coverage every day, but it's just not me anymore. So yeah, anyway, with that being said, I was the girl that you could trust for full coverage, cover every single blemish, freckle, whatever, for a long time. Now since making the switch in like the last, I'd say 5-6 years, I'm definitely the girl you can trust when it comes to skin tint. Now for the kind of vibe I'm going with today, I want like my usual coverage, like my buildable coverage skin tint. So I think I'm going to go in with Kylie, because Kylie dries down a lot more matte than most other skin tints, but I do obviously love the Fenty Ease Drop skin tints as well. This is like a blurring skin optimizer, but is buildable with coverage. This actually has a bit of coverage in it from the offset, and then you can build on it to make it as heavy or as not heavy as you like. I've got shade 6.5W here, 6.5WN, sorry. None of my skin products are right for me at the minute. If you're a mixed race girl, winter is wild for us, because our skin, our winter skin and our summer skin are two like different characters, honestly. Kylie really did something with this product, and I think she knows it. I think it's one of the best selling Kylie products ever. Whilst on the topic of skin tints, you know, because I have been on Project Pan and trying things, I have to mention this because guys, I feel like this will sell out going towards summer. It's the Barley Body Tinted Super Serum. It's UVA, UVB, SPF 30. I tried this the other day because I was like, let me try that. It's been sat in my PR box for a while. We'll do a video on it. We'll do a whole separate video, maybe like springtime after my birthday. We'll do like a summer, It Girl Summer Skin video, which I like to do every year. This will be in it. This is going to be my summer skin for my face. It is like your classic sheer skin optimizer, like your skin but better, and it is summer. It is summer skin in like a tiny little bottle. I feel like this would last me the whole summer and then some. Like, it's so nice. We'll do a video and I'll show you how this looks, but just thought I'd mention it because if anybody wants to get their hands on it before it sells out. This is just an Morphe M242 brush, and I love it. It's like a foundation brush meets stippling brush. This skin tint blends so nicely into the skin, but even the coverage on that red spot there, which was red for me, it's just such good coverage, but like you can still see my freckles. I just love it. I am so ready for it to be hot girl summer again. Like, I do not thrive at this time of year. A smaller Morphe brush. This is a concealer M131 brush, but I kind of just leave it like a clean brush, and I always use this for like the smaller areas of the skin tint or foundation or whatever that needs blending in. So like around my brows, into my hairline. I feel like when I drink matcha I'm going to look back at this and have like green like tinge on my teeth. Oh my god, speaking of teeth, thanks to everyone who messaged or commented saying that they'd be interested to see like me getting my veneers changed. I'll definitely vlog that this year. I have an appointment with Matt in a few weeks. I like to get all of my wet product on first. For cream bronzers at the minute I'm loving Refi and then the Fenty. The only thing with the Refi is I've got shade tan and it's quite warm, so I'm just going to go in with the Fenty, which is shade Truffle 04, because it's slightly on the cooler, more neutral side of brown. I'm so messy with it. Like, I feel like cream product is great because you can work it in so well. And then with a fluffy-ish brush, I just push that product in. Rihanna's shade range in anything Fenty is just so good. Like, I absolutely love the undertones of her product. I know I spoke about this before, but honestly, if you feel like you just can't ever get the undertone right in things like skin tints, bronzers, blushes, whatever, check out Fenty, because I feel like she's just smashed it. I cannot wait, you know, to get dressed up and go on a date night. I mean, obviously we've not been able to because my boyfriend's obviously been on crutches, and we've actually booked something in for the 28th of Feb. So, oh my god, it's that Bumper's birthday. Yeah, it is. Bumper's birthday that day. He'll be 9. Yeah, we've booked like a date night in for the 28th because he should be off crutches in the few days before that and actually be able to wear like a normal shoe, because he's obviously only able to wear the boot. And he's like, babe, I can't go anywhere nicer than Nando's right now with this bloody thing on my foot. And I get it. I do get it. So we have missed something for his birthday, something for Valentine's Day, which is obviously coming up. So we have got some making up to do and I cannot wait to just go on like a little cocktail crawl around Chester, go and get some nice dinner together. I am loving like more bronzy. I guess maybe it's like a 2016 thing, so I feel like in 2016 like we weren't blusher obsessed the way that we are now, and obviously that style of like the way we did things is coming back, but I'm just loving like being more bronzy than I am like with a strong pigment of blusher or anything. I don't know if it's because it's not summer. State of this, I'm actually okay. But yeah, with that being said, a blusher that I love, because we're not going to like pinky or anything with our blushers at the minute, a cream blusher is Rust by Refi. This burnt orangey terracotta colour is so nice, just not too pink. This little like mini fluffy one, and I just work it in, and the mirror in any compact of mine is always gross, any small compact like this, because I use it to like work the product into the brush in like a more higher point of my face. I feel like blusher is great for lifting the face, whereas we were always taught to put it on the apples of our cheeks, but I feel like that makes our face look rounder personally. So I literally go in an upward motion, almost like up towards my like outer eye and cheekbone. This is just so nice. It looks crazy right now. A little bit onto my nose because I just like a slight flush of colour there, but see how this is just a lot more orangey. I feel like if you like Toasted Teddy by Rhode but you want something a bit like less brown, this is great. This Rust by Refi is so nice. I'm going to take the Kosas concealer. This is in shade 5.5 and it's kind of a bit yellowy, which is exactly what I need in my under eye at this time of year. I just kind of add a bit into the inner corners and then drag like upwards here. And I'm just going to add an extra bit of concealer. This is the Hourglass concealer. Really gorgeous. I get shade Sepia, which is super bright. I use it for under eye brightening. You'll see now the colour difference compared to the Kosas. But I just like that, like really in the inner corner. See how much brighter that is. I wet my beauty blender with MAC Fix Plus. It's an oldie but a goodie. And then I think the trick with concealer is to really just, I know it looks silly, but to keep it focused in that area, because I feel like people often just drag it out too quickly and then there's like no going back and it's like your whole face has just been brightened, is to just keep dabbing it and pushing it into that very area. The Kosas concealer blends out so well in my opinion. Don't like to go straight in with powder product personally because I feel like it needs time to just sit on the skin, so whilst that is happening I do my eyes. Now obviously in the daytime I don't do much to my eyes at all, but there's one thing that I'm rarely seen without, and that is of course my waterline eyeliner. I just have really big round eyes and everything I do to my eyes is to make them look a little bit more closed up and a little bit more elongated. So everything I've ever done to my eyes, whether it's with eyeshadow, the lashes I wear, how I do my eyeliner, whether it's like a kohl eyeliner like this or like a wet eyeliner, it's always to wing out my eyes in some way basically. Even if it's not that noticeable, it just feels better for me. I feel like I literally have frog eyes and that's fine. So I'm going to take Costa Riche by MAC. This is up there with one of my favourite eyeliners to wear in my waterline, and honestly I get so many people onto this. When we were away in Ibiza for our friend's wedding in September and the lads had to go and get ready in one of the other groomsmen's room, so obviously my boyfriend went there, the girls came to our room because there was nowhere else for us all to get ready, and I ended up obviously naturally me jumping in and adding to people's makeup or doing people's makeup, and this is the eyeliner that everyone ended up buying off the back of me doing their makeup or giving it to them to use that day. It's just one of my favourites. It's the most gorgeous brown. If you like something a bit more darker than this, then Teddy by MAC is stunning, but this is like your warm brown and doesn't look too heavy on the eyes. Just give it a bit of a rub on your hand. Sometimes they just need warming up before they go into the eye. And then I like to do here, which I think I call your tide line. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of just go up to where like my lashes start. Already I feel like that's making a difference for me. Then if I don't use a like liquid liner, guys, by the way, let me just influence you on something for a second. I bought this in Space NK and I really wanted to love it. It's the Vive Power Ink liner. It's the first thing I've ever tried from Vive. Actually, I'm sure they've got some gorgeous other stuff. I love the applicator, absolutely love it. However, I really don't get on with the product. What I don't like about it is it dries very quickly, and even the guy in Space NK said to me, like, you have to give it like a really good shake like once a day, even if you're not using it, just like give it a shake. Because what happened was I bought the brown, it's the brown one, obviously I only wear brown, but I bought the brown one and then I just got it out of the box like a few days later to go and use it for the first time, and it was completely dry. I gave it a shake, like did everything he said, like nothing was happening with it. So I ended up taking it back to my local Space NK in Chester, and they're all like lovely in there, like I see them all the time, so I'm always in there buying stuff. And he said to me, God, that's so weird, like it's completely dry, and weirdly we just had the conversation about shaking it every day. So then he gave me another one, obviously just replaced it. I just feel like it drags and dries very quickly, and what I don't like about it the most is the like outer packaging. I hate the springy, it's like one of those springy lids where if you don't click it and you have to consciously click it, it will just ping off in your makeup bag, and then a couple of days later you will notice that it's dried out because the lid hasn't been on properly, and it's so frustrating. I don't like this, I don't get on with it. But what I want to know is what you guys like. If anybody wears a brown liquid liner, let me know what you like, because I need to find one that I'm yet to like 100% love. Anyway, if I'm not using anything like that, I will take the Costa Riche and I will work it into the outer corner of my upper lid. Really messily, just press it on. Here he is, come to say hello. He was sat downstairs with my boyfriend, but he's clearly decided he wants to come and say hi to the vlog gang, which I feel like he always does when I'm sat up here talking anyway. What was I even talking about? Eyeliner. Yeah, I just take an angled brush, and then with that eyeliner that I've just worked in to the upper lid, I just really like smudge it out in the same motion that I would if I was using like a liquid liner, basically. That you can really smudge a kohl eyeliner out on an upper lid rather than like a liquid liner. That's why I like to use them, you know, for like everyday vibes. And you cannot tell me that that doesn't subtly lift my eye as somebody with really round eyes. Like the inner liner and then doing that just really makes a difference for me. Watch out the ends. My eyebrows, look how overgrown they are. I'm getting them done on the 11th. I absolutely love it. Right, okay, let's get some dry product on my face, some powder product to kind of set the wet product that we've used, the cream product. Bronzers, it'll be no surprise, the Fenty Caramel Cutie. This is the bronzer for me. No bronzer in the world will ever beat this. Again, it's all down to shade range with Rihanna. She just smashed it and it just suits my undertone so much better than any other bronzers that I've used. I really like to precision place bronzer, powder bronzer, with like a dump and blend technique because you don't want it to go muddy. I'll just run a little bit down the sides of my nose as well. I've got a spot as well in my lip line. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like never coming to a head right in my lip line. It's so strange. And I will pop a little bit of powder blusher on, but very lightly. Like I say, I'm much more of a bronzy. Hang on, my dad's FaceTiming me. You okay?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Bloody hell. Okay, well, give me 15 and I'll ring you back. Brief interruption of the vibes. Yeah, I prefer bronzy right now, like I've just been explaining, so nothing crazy. I'm just going to use this Glossier Seamless Cheek colour, and this is in shade Float. It's like a deep frosty pink. I'm going to take a really light fluffy brush, run that over. Bought my first ever Charlotte Tilbury product a few weeks ago. I've never used anything Charlotte Tilbury before. I think I've used like the Magic Wand, was that like a highlight stick of my friends when we were on holiday, but I've never purchased anything from C Tilbs. I don't know why, it's just, I don't know. I can't think which makeup artist it was. I follow a lot of makeup artists, obviously, naturally, and she was talking about using this on one of her bridal clients. It's Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Micro Powder. It's basically a pressed finishing powder, and I got shade 2. I think the most popular shade is shade 1, which if you have fairer skin than me and you still want is like that brightening finish powder, then shade 1 I think is the one. But I've got 2 medium, I think. I mean, they're translucent anyway, but I think it's more just so you don't go too light or too dark for your skin. Guys, I absolutely love it. Like, I'm such a loose powder girl. I love it. So for under eye, I just take this really like narrow pointed Morphe, what do we even call this, powder press thing. Look at that difference in my under eye. For the rest of my face, I just take like a fluffy brush, and very much like I do with my loose powders, just brush it over. It's like a nice finishing powder. Like, I go oily and greasy towards the end of the day, so I don't mind it though, weirdly. I actually like my skin to look a bit like it's got a sheen to it, probably because of the way I do my makeup. I just can't not have a bit of highlighter on my face. Even with that, if I'm doing like matte everyday makeup at this time of year, I still like to have something on my nose. So I've got the L'Oreal Lumi Glass highlighter stick. I just feel like I don't look like me unless I have a shiny tip to my nose. Funny really. In mascara, I'm going to use the Refine mascara, which is new to me and I adore it. Now if it's one thing I'm fussy with, it's my mascaras. It's crazy because the brush is like so random. Like anyone who hasn't got on with this yet, it's because they're not using the like whole comb thing properly. I'll just bounce it across my bottom lashes, but I never like too much mascara there. Just get a clean spoolie, and then what I do with that is run it into my lower lashes just to kind of spread that mascara that I did pop on, but I always leave it dragged outwards. Again, like I said, everything I do with my eyes is to make them look more winged. This through the mascara at the top while it's still wet, and again with those end ones just drag outwards so that when the mascara dries down, it dries in that direction. I'm just going to pop on a bit of setting spray. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Hydrating Setting Spray, and it's that Ultra Blur range. I'm obsessed with the Laura Mercier Ultra Blur range at the minute. This is very much like a continuous mist, like a hairspray, rather than like a droplet setting spray, which is why I think I love it so much. I'm going to use this Maybelline Lift Liner. This is in shade Player, one of my favourites at the minute. It's like a gorgeous pink, but it's slightly browny toned. If you find like Sweet Tea by Morphe a bit too orangey for you, then you will love Player by Maybelline and the Lift Liners, because it's more on like the pink side, but it still has like a brown undertone. But the only thing with these, they're so creamy, which is obviously great for a lip liner because they're not drying at all, but you do have to make sure they're sharp if you want like a nice precision around the lip. God, I love these lip liners so much. Let me talk a minute about this lip product because it's too good to gatekeep. I'm obsessed with it. Now bearing in mind I normally hate, and that's a strong word, but yes, hate any lip plumping products because I don't know, I just always hate the formula of them. This is so nice. To be fair, like YSL makeup is one of my favourites, and I feel like it's just a gorgeous, like, I don't know, it's so nice to have like YSL product in your makeup bag or on your dresser or whatever because the packaging is always so nice. But this is the YSL Love Shine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss. So it's an oil gloss hybrid and it's got the lip plumping element. This is in shade 44, which is a bit on the purpley side, I would say. So something I would normally go for, but it's gorgeous because the colour payoff isn't that much. But I'm definitely going to order more of these in like the more like neutral and like pinky tones. I'm obsessed with this because the plumping isn't like a crazy plump, but I just feel like it makes your lips look nice and full. I feel like I'm such a creature of habit with lip products, especially like my balms and my oils. You know, I love the Refine balms, I love the Fenty lip oil, I love the NARS lip balms, like the ones that are like a lipstick hybrid, and I'm very much like stick to what I know. So when I find a new lip, like daytime lip combo, I have to share it because it's rare. And that's it. That's my current everyday makeup favourites that I'm obsessed with at the minute. My hair a bit of a brush. I've got no dry shampoo. I'm overdue a wash. I'm just not my best self with my hair right now, but can I just say I'm so glad I made the decision to slightly lighten it, like slightly warm it up with a bit of lighter like caramelly colours, because this hair colour for me is just like where it's at. And it's so funny because me and my mum were having this conversation. Obviously my mum is, how old is she? 60, she'll be 63 this year. That is crazy, what the hell. How's it been 3 years since we went on that cruise for her 60th? Yeah, we were talking because we feel like it was always just the natural thing to like always want to cool your hair out a bit and like make sure there's no warmth in it, blah blah blah. But me and her have both very much discovered in the past few years between us that the warmer tones of hair suit us a lot better, and I'm really enjoying the colour that it is right now. Like I don't actually know if I will go that much lighter for summer or whether I'll just add like a bit more of a face frame in. I just love sitting here and having a chat with you and doing my makeup. It's really like my roots of what I do on this channel. Next week we will have a weekly diaries because Monday I have like a little solo day in Manchester. I need to do a bit of shopping, run some errands, I need to buy my boyfriend a birthday present, which I still haven't done yet. Well, I know what I'm getting him, but I just haven't been to get it. I've got a nail appointment, I've got Pilates, gym, you know, just like one of those weeks. It's my boyfriend's birthday on Thursday, we're getting the shutters fitted, so there is a gorgeous long weekly diaries incoming. So I just wanted to get this little sit down chatty video out of the way because I feel like it's so long since I've done anything makeup related and that needs to change. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed it and enjoyed seeing what I'm currently using on my face for like my everyday vibes. But yeah, let me know if there's anything else in particular that you'd like to see. But thank you so much for watching and I'll see you all in next week's video. Bye!